Here you can see my client with the old eyebrows. We already removed a lot of times. We tattooed once and then we removed again, because before we tattooed again, we had to remove, but she already had her brows done somewhere else, and I wanted to make it nice. But after my client came to see me again after 1 year, I didn't really like the result, because my color I used was very soft and I could still see quite a lot of redness over here. Right now it's quite light. I still see the shape, I still see the color, but I will try to do my best. And then if there is a little bit of redness, not redness, but the reddish color from the old PMU from somewhere else, if it's gonna be somewhere here a little bit, my client said that she's okay with that. She just wants to have her brows done and she does not want to go through the removal procedure anymore, because it was already for a long time. So we removed everything. We removed cream and we disinfected the brows, and now I will plug them and I will try to do a nice shape. Only a little bit. Okay. Some small brow hair we don't want. And now I think it's okay and I can start with the redrawing. Okay, I will use a sticker. Perfect. And now we will work with the pencil. My beginning will be somewhere here. We see that the end of the brow is somewhere here. So I will put the end here, but maybe I will change it during the procedure, we'll see. And now we will continue over here. And is here. And our arch will be over here, 5. So other side too. We will remove this. I will put it aside in case I need it. And I will follow her old shape. This way. We'll see how it goes. Maybe we will change it. But it's hard to work on these kind of brows. Okay. A little bit curved line over here. Brows are not the same, but no one has the same brows. It's just a little bit harder because my client does not have any brow hair almost. So I have to make sure that the shape looks nice, and also I make it better, and also I work where is already a little bit of color, because otherwise she will have a lot of red around, which we don't really want. Here we can see pimple. I cannot work over here. Okay, I have to clean this. Okay, over here. This way. I like it. I like it. I just want to finish this over here. I normally don't do this line when I do a shape, but right now I really need to see it so it's not too thick for her. I basically copy her old shape. I just want to make it a little bit better. I don't think I can make this better than it is right now, because we have to work over here where we see the remaining color. But when I look at her from this side, I really like it, and I think you will like it too. It looks beautiful. This client is a little bit complicated also because of the brown bone, but I will do my best and I am 100% sure she will love it. We will clean very, very soft brow hair. So we have a beautiful and clean outline. This is what I'm going to choose for my client. We will see how it looks like in her skin, but I really love this one. Look at her. Look at her brows. Sorry guys. Look at her hair over here, her natural hair, and then look at the color. It looks beautiful. I decided not to do outline for my client. I want to create softer result. So I will start with the shading first now from the bottom line, but I have a long needle, so I have to make it a little bit shorter. This way. Okay, let's go. Very, 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 very light. Back and forth movements. I am not running. I place my stroke next to each other. Stretching very, very well, because you can see that my client has quite a lot of skin over here, so we have to stretch to make sure that we apply pigment beautifully into the same layer and into the same place everywhere, each pixel. At the moment I am only using pure mocha, and we will see, because this color is not really dark. I will check how it looks like. I am very curious, a little bit scared, but very curious. So let's see. Ah, it's good. See, it is very soft, but it's not gray. It's not very cool. We'll see how it looks when we add one more layer. If I need to use a warmer corrector or no. Okay, so very, very good stretching, but we have to be very soft because we are working on a tail. And even though I am very soft, I can see a little bit of blood, so let's see what waits for us and how this procedure will continue. I basically never know how it goes, because you know that you cannot predict what the skin will do. Sometimes, even though you think, oh, it looks beautiful, everything will be perfect, and then you start working and there is a lot of plasma and blood, and you are like, okay, not today. So yeah, this is it, and this is the reality in PMU. You never know. And people want to do their brows because they miss some brow hair, or they don't have a really, really good shape. And most of the time, maybe not most of the time, but half of the time, I work with difficult skin. I work with almost no brow hair. And I want to help my client and make her brows beautiful. So I am very excited for the result. I hope everything will go perfectly and it will be fine. But if not, at least you will see what can happen to you too, and you will see that it's normal. My client is healthy. She has quite a healthy skin. I cannot see any contraindications. I analyzed everything. And now, based on my experience and on my knowledge and on my skill, I will try to do the best for her. You can see that the color looks really beautiful and warm in the skin. Over here, I can see that it's a little bit cooler, but it's because there was a little bit cooler under. Otherwise, it looks perfect. We don't have any gray pixels at the moment, which is good. Because when I stretch the skin, I feel that it's a little bit thinner. I can see some scars from microblading. Very, very soft. Very, very soft. I already asked my client if it hurts, and she said no, so I am happy. We can see the shading and no outline, and I really like this kind of results for all the clients because it looks much better and it suits them the most. Older the client, softer the eyebrows should be. Okay, this way. We'll see what kind of heel result we will have on the skin with these small scars. I hope it will be okay. I try to be as consistent as possible to make sure that it will heal perfect. Most probably we will do a correction, and on the correction we will add a little bit of colors to make it a little bit darker. But at the moment I prefer to choose softer color to see how it looks, because with all the clients, most often what happens to me is that they take pigment quite well. And I am not using organic pigment, or organic, I mean like a lot of organic ingredients. I use inorganic ingredients mostly, with carbon black, which is inorganic but behaves a little bit more like organic. It's a little bit stronger. But this formulation does not have too much carbon black, which is perfect for us. This is what we really need right now for this special client. Perfect. Okay, my bottom line is a little bit softer, so I have to come back again this way. I like it. It will be beautiful. I couldn't choose a better job for myself. I really couldn't. This is the best. 90-degree angle, very good stretching, and very soft pressure. I am using a diadem machine, and I have 2.5 stroke, which is not too strong, and it's perfect for this client. And I'm using also 030, one round liner long taper needle. I don't know, maybe I told you already, but yeah, I don't want to forget. So I will tell you all this important information because I know that you want to know. Very nice and very soft. From the beginning of my career, when I was working on all the clients, I didn't think, and I didn't pay that much attention to the skin because, I don't know, I think that I didn't learn, or maybe if I learned, I didn't remember, and I had not really nice outcomes. And especially I had a lot of gray tails, and especially over here, where is the arch, was like a lot of gray pixels. Yeah, and I didn't know why, I didn't know what to do. And now I feel much better when I already went through it and I have a lot of experience, you know. Experience is everything. Even though no one tell you, you will figure it out because of work. You will figure it out because you will see your outcomes and results and healed results. So very good stretching. My needle is not very long because I want to make sure I am not too deep. And we have to saturate this bottom part a little bit. Stretching the skin properly. And very light pressure, very, very light pressure. We will finish the brow now, and then I will clean the whole brow and we will see how it looks. And I will probably move to the other side. And I will leave it here for some time to see, because it will become a little bit darker after a few minutes. And the top part a little bit more too. Perfect. Very soft. I am always very, very gentle with this kind of skin and also with my pressure. Softly. Moving to the front, so my strokes will be a little bit far away from each other. Because I want to create this softer front, but I still work quite a lot on the top part. Here I will do only front part softer to make sure that I have enough pigment on the top part because of the red pigment in the skin already. Here it can be a little bit more sensitive for the client because of the skin, but perfect. Okay, this is how the brow looks like. I like it, but I will go again over here because it's very light. Okay, one more time, a little bit. I am happy to go more times, but I prefer to see how it looks, and I check almost every step I do here, because once you put it in and it's gray, there is no way back. So a little bit more up to keep the shape beautiful. We will also work in the body of the brow now. Perfect. Okay, I have to clean. I will clean and check. All good? All good. This color is not very warm in the skin because it's mainly from the inorganic ingredients and they are not too bright as organic ones. That's why it's not very shiny and strong and visible, and it's more like earthy. And I love it. It will be beautiful for my clients' hair. It will match. It will look like a pencil or a tint, but definitely not like a permanent makeup. You already know that I really like natural results. But what happened to me? I created beautiful brows for my client. It was soft, natural, but beautiful. And she was a little bit older, so I was like, this is just perfect for you. And she was happy. And then she came for the correction procedure, and she said, you know, Terezka, I am disappointed. And I'm like, why? What happened? It looks beautiful. It's softer, of course. It does not look like you had your brows done, but it looks beautiful and it's perfect for you. I can make it a little bit darker, but nothing too crazy. And she said, you know, no one realized that I got my brows done. And I'm like, but that's good. This is what we basically want. We don't want people to tell you, oh, something happened to your brows, oh, it's too dark. We want to create the beautiful result, very soft and natural result, but we don't want to create like strong brows so people see, oh, you got your brows done. And I gave her money back because I felt like there is something going on and she will not be happy, because she said that she loved her brows straight after the procedure, and I told her that it never be the same. Brows will never look like straight after the procedure when they heal. So yeah, this happened to me, and I gave her money back and I apologized and I told her I'm very sorry, but I don't want to do such a strong brows for you, and it's not in my, I cannot even do the same, you know, like I cannot do such a strong brows for you, so it looks like they are done. And yeah, I was very disappointed, because for me it was very hard basically to learn how to do beautiful natural result, beautiful brows. And all of my other clients love this. They love it so much. And this is why I have so many clients, because they want this. They don't want people to see they have new brows. They only want to have beautiful soft brows, like it's their brows, you know? So if this happens to you, be okay with that, because it will happen. And you have to choose your clientele, you know? You have to choose your clientele based on how your work looks like. And at the moment, most of my clients, what I have, they are from the referrals. So they saw it on someone and they love it because it's natural. And this is what I love. So some small touches right now, and I am moving to the other side, to the other brow. This looks perfect right now. It's not the final result. I have to make it a little bit darker to make sure that enough color stays in the skin. But other than that, it's perfect for me. I love it. I love this earthy tone. And I know that my client will like it too. Okay. One more minute and we are moving to the other side. Okay, tiny bit more. Not stronger, but longer movements. And you see my client is perfectly fine. She is not sensitive, which is amazing. I am very soft. Okay, I will leave it this way. You can look at it. It's beautiful. I love it. Perfect color for her. There is a little bit, I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can, perfect. I love it. We are gonna go on the other side. I am cleaning a little bit and we are done. It's beautiful. Skin is a little bit reddish, but I love the result because it looks much better than it was before, and I can see that her brows are much more symmetrical. So we are done. Ta-da! Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.